WWE Evolution 2025. Like I said, I watched full Evolution. What I watched it? I watched it yesterday. And I can honestly say, bro, Evolution was top 5 pay-per-views of this year, bro. Top 3. I'm gonna put top 3 pay-per-views of this year, bro. Evolution was amazing. I loved every match from Evolution. It wasn't one bad match from WWE Evolution, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Every match was great. Every match was great. It wasn't one match I was like, this bitch really phony. But we ready rock out. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about every match. Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Lara. Amazing match. A+. Hey, that match was, I don't care what nobody say. Becky Lynch, Bayley versus Lara. That was one of the best matches of the year. That was one of the, it had fast pace. It had you second, bro. It had you second guessing everything, bro. Like all three of them they connect so well together. Like all three of them was just, it felt like all three of them was just in sync, bro. Like everything, bro. Like everything. And then how it finished, how Becky rolled up Bayley. That roll up was, bro. Tell me I'm lying, bro. That roll up was nasty, bro. How she pinned Bayley to win it, bro. I was like, oh shit, like that match was amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's probably one of my favorite matches of the year right now. That's probably one of my favorite matches of the year. I can go back and rewatch that match like right now, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I can go back and rewatch that match right now, and I just watched it yesterday. JC Jane versus Jordynne Grace. This was a good match too. It wasn't as good. I feel like it wasn't as good as Bayley. That's the only thing I will say. It wasn't as good as Becky in that, and the fact that it came right after that kind of like took away from it. Like if they would have started with JC Jane and Jordynne Grace, then I feel like would have been a little bit more. But since we just came off of Becky and all of, this kind of was just like, oh, okay, we back. Like Becky and them had us up here, hype this shit. And then this one kind of like died us back down. You feel like, all right, we back in for it. But that's usually how you do wrestling. Though you usually have a good opening. No, die us back down. Then you have a great ending. So I'm cool with this match. This kind of brought us back down. He said, yeah, it definitely was one of the best. Yeah, JC Jane and Jordynne Grace. That was a good match though. I wasn't mad at that match at all. That was a great match too. Kabuki, hold on. Let me see. This one, I ain't gonna lie. This one was cool. It was decent. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad at all. You feel me? It did its job. It did its job as a mid-card match. You feel me? And that's all I really needed. I didn't need a 5-star match, but I didn't want y'all to have no 2-star match. You feel me? This match was more for like storytelling. You feel me? That's how I looked at this match. It did its job, and it continued on with the story of the Judgment Day, whatever they doing with Liv and Raquel and all of them. So it did its job. I mean, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, they got a nice little pop. You had the Kabuki Warriors. You had it was a nice match. It was a nice, decent match. It did its job as a mid card. I don't got no complaints from it. Like I said, I didn't come into this match thinking it was gonna be a 5-star match. So it did its job, bro. I was cool with that match too. That was a good match. And I like I said, I feel like it did good for the story. Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus, I'm not gonna lie. This match was cool, but it was my least favorite out the whole night for real. It was my least favorite. And that's not really saying too much because every match was great, like I said, but it was just the fact that it was like it was too short for me. I would say that. And I understand because Trish Stratus haven't been in the ring for a while, so yeah, it just felt too short for me. I need Tiffy. I'm not really into Tiffy championship matches as we speak, bro. As we speak. Ever since she won it from Charlotte, the Charlotte match was mid. This match was decent. I just need that one good 4.5-star, 5-star match from Tiffany Stratton. I still didn't get that yet. You feel me? But like I say, it was cool just because Trish Stratus, she haven't been in the ring in years. I wasn't expecting nothing too big from her. Like, yeah, I just felt like the match was just a little too quick. You feel me? I just felt like it was a little too quick. But I ain't mad at that match, though. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. That shit was crazy, bro. When she drop kicked her into that TV, bro, I was like, damn. And I didn't know Bianca Belair was gonna be the special guest referee either, bro. When she became the special guest referee, I was like, okay, we ordered something. We on to something. But this is a great match too. This is a real great match too. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought Naomi was going to win it. I thought Naomi was going to win it. And when Jade Cargill won again against her, I was like, oh shit, like, there's not really a rivalry type shit, but some shit happened we gonna talk about. We gotta get down to the last slide. But yeah. It all worked out at the end. So we gonna get back to that. We gonna put that on pause. The Battle Royale. Stephanie Van Kier. Oh my god, this was a good one too. This is a good match. This is a good Battle Royale too. I like everything about this Battle Royale. I like how we had the youngins as a final two. We had Last Legend and Stephanie for the last two. I like to see Nikki Bella in there. Only thing I don't like, bro, about Battle Royals, bro. Only thing I don't like about Battle Royals. It feel like every Battle Royal, somebody gotta do some type of Kofi Kingston type of save, bro. We don't need a Kofi Kingston type save for every Battle Royal that we're in, bro. We don't need that. Like when Kofi did it back in the G, it was cool. It was unique. We never seen it before. I mean, you did have John Morrison, but like I said, it's like every battle. It don't matter what type of battle royal. It could be a 10 battle royal. It could be a 10-man battle royal. It could be a 20-woman battle royal. Somebody gonna do some type of Kofi Kingston that's saved, bro. And we don't need that every battle royal. You feel me? That's what made it so unique when Kofi did it, that we never seen it before. But the fact that we keep seeing it, I don't like that. That's the only thing. I don't like that. But other than that, it was cool. I like how she gave it the devil's kiss to end it. You feel me? That was cool too. Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. Like I said, I don't even need to speak about this. Like I've been told y'all before, before the match even started, when I found out that Rhea was gonna fight Io, I already told y'all it was gonna be a banger. Number two is it's instant chemistry. Some people just got instant chemistry, bro. And Io and Rhea got that. So I wasn't even expecting this match to be bad. I already knew this match was gonna be good. So I ain't even gonna speak on that because I've been said that. But this right here, Naomi cashed in, becoming the new WWE Women's World Heavyweight Champion. Woo! That was a shocker, bro. That was a shocker. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Came in with the fucked up nose and everything. That was a shocker. But I love it though. Because it opened up so many things, bro. It opened up so many things. You can go Naomi and Jade for the title because she beat her twice. You feel me? So she damn sure got the right to say, I can fight you. I whooped your ass twice clean. Then you had two heists of the century. Yeah, I ain't gonna put it up there with Seth, but it was a heist. You feel me? No. Look, this is how we gonna put it. Seth was a heist. Naomi's more like a bank robber. Like, yeah, she robbed the mini mart. Yeah, she robbed the mini mart. But Seth, he took the heist. Yeah. Naomi robbed the mini mart. But yeah, you could go so many ways with this, bro. You could do Naomi and I feel like I already feel like we were gonna go into. I've been said to go back and watch my over. I said once she won Money in the Bank, I said we're gonna definitely get Naomi versus Jade versus Bianca for the title. We definitely gonna get that. I feel like we should do that at SummerSlam, and I feel like Naomi should win that. I feel like Naomi should keep it. Then you got Rhea and Naomi, you got Io and Naomi. It's pretty much like you restarted the whole women's championship. You feel me? You restarted it because Naomi didn't really fight a lot of these females one-on-one title-wise. She only really fought and was only in really rivalry with Jade Cargill. Like, other than that, she didn't really fight, like getting a rivalry fight with none of these females. So it's kind of like you restarted the title. You feel me? So I like that, bro. I like that. We can go so many ways with this. We could go, Stephanie Vec. Ooh. Hey, that's right. Right, that's what happened, right? The Stephanie Van Kier, she get to fight at SummerSlam, right? Or something like that. Cause she won the Battle Royal, right? I think that's how it works. Let me see. I think Stephanie Van Kier fight her next, though, right? Let me see. Yeah. I think Stephanie fight her. I think Stephanie fight her for a title. Yeah. Oh, Clash in Paris. That's when they fight. Okay, yeah. That's gonna be tight. I ain't even gonna lie. I like that. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'd rather see Stephanie Vaquer fight Tiffany, and I want to see Stephanie take that title from Tiffany. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to see I want to see Stephanie take that title from Tiffany at Clash of Paris if I can have it my way, bro. That would be wonderful, 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 bro, wonderful, bro. But all in all, bro, hold on, let me get some water. But all in all, bro, Evolution was one of the best pay-per-views that we had this year, bro. I can say that. I can say that confidently. It was one of the best pay-per-views that we had in this whole year. I was gonna say in a while, but I'll say because what we had this year, yeah, I think the only thing that could kind of compare to that, nah, I think that's number one, bro. Off the top of the head, what I'm really thinking, I think that's number one. I think Evolution was the best pay-per-view that we had this year. I think Evolution was the best pay-per-view that we had this year. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Cause every match was just so it was so what's the word I'm looking for? It was so unknown. You feel me? Every match. Look, I'm gonna go down the match. Every match you didn't know who was really gonna win, bro. Let's see, like Bailey, Becky, and Lyle, we didn't know who was gonna win. Jade and Jordynne Grace, we didn't know who was gonna win. I feel like this is the only match that we kind of knew that we knew was going to win just because of the story wise. That's the only. I'll say this is the only story that we knew. Tiffany Stratton versus Trish. This one too. Just because they old, bro. Like when wrestlers fight old people, I always expect that the new people gonna win. Like Goldberg versus Gunther. I knew Goldberg was not winning that shit at all, bro. So that's only because she old. Naomi versus Jade, didn't know. Battle Royal, definitely didn't know it's a Battle Royal. Rhea versus EO, definitely didn't know. And I definitely ain't see this shit coming. You feel me? So out of 7 matches, we only got 2 that we could kind of say that we kind of knew the outcome of it. You feel me? So that's why I feel like we made it good, bro. That's what I feel like made it good. But yeah, man, I definitely love Evolution, bro. Evolution was wonderful. Evolution was that was a wonderful pay-per-view, bro. That was a wonderful pay-per-view. I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie to you. That was an amazing pay-per-view.